Welcome back to Top Game Tuesday. For all that don't know, this is just a side show from the BeDifferent Podcast. Well, I'm your host Solomon. I'm here with my mom.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Toya.
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, it's just Top Game Tuesday, where it's just a side show, like I said, of the BeDifferent Podcast, where we just do a recap of all the games from the previous weekends and all the things that just happened in the sports world, man. Y'all can listen on Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast, all at the BeDifferent Podcast. But the name of this is Top Game Tuesday, so you're going to know the difference.
As always, y'all know you can follow us on social media, Instagram @_BeDifferent Podcast, Twitter @_BeDifferent Pod. Go on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, BeDifferent Podcast.
Oh yeah, man. Like she said, man, go subscribe to the YouTube for real, bro. Because visual is on the way, y'all. Y'all
Yes,
just don't
it's
know.
coming.
We got big things coming, man. Y'all just stay tuned. Go subscribe on YouTube, man. Go comment, go like, go turn your notifications on, share,
That's
man.
right,
Do all
that's
that,
right.
bro. For real.
Y'all go ahead and do that so when the visual come, you'll be ready. You already be subscribed to it.
Yep. Well, man, let's go ahead and get in today's show.
College football.
College football.
Let's start off with a local team. Let's start off with Ole Miss and Texas A&M.
Ole Miss won that game.
Ole Miss won that game 38-35.
Yep.
They tried to give it away to Texas A&M.
But nah, they held up. They held up at the end, man. Pulled it off.
They did. Their running back, that Jenkins boy, he had 3 touchdowns, 23 carries, 102 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yep, and Jackson Dart, he was 24 for 33, 387 yards with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and I don't really know any of Ole Miss players. That's why I'm not gonna say their first name, but their receiver Harris, he had a pretty good game. 11 receptions, 213 yards and a touchdown.
Ole Miss, like I said, Ole Miss offense not bad, just they defense can't get no stop.
Guess who they got, Sarah?
Who?
Them Georgia Bulldogs.
That's gonna be a good test for them. It's gonna be a good game because Ole Miss offense is good, but their defense gonna have to get stops.
I don't think it's gonna be a good game because I think Georgia defense is gonna get the stops, and that's how Georgia's gonna win the game. I don't think Ole Miss defense can hold up.
But you saying Georgia gonna get a stop, so that mean you don't think their offense gonna hold up neither.
No, I think Georgia's offense is gonna hold up.
No, I'm talking about Ole Miss.
Oh yeah, exactly. I think Georgia gonna win this game by a huge margin.
No, they not.
Ohio State, the number 1 team in the country, they beat Rutgers 35-16.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, another good game that came down when they got a field goal. This really in a turnover. The Georgia-Missouri game.
I said that was gonna be a good game on the podcast.
Georgia ended up winning 30-21.
Yep, I said that. Like I said, it was gonna be a good game on the podcast. Because Missouri not a bad team.
Yeah.
And Georgia not dominant like they usually be.
Yeah. That Missouri quarterback, he threw for 2 interceptions.
Oh, well, see, that's another factor too.
Yeah, and Georgia quarterback threw for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
so I mean, yeah, but that was a very good game. I did the little part of the game I watched. I enjoyed watching.
Yep.
Now this is another game we talked about on the podcast because of the quarterback situation.
Yeah, Washington, USC.
Washington ended up beating USC 52-42.
Yep, I said that though. I knew Washington was gonna win that
Washington is still undefeated. They 9-0.
9-0.
9-0, yeah. Michael Penix Jr., he was 22 of 30, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Caleb Williams, 27-35, 312 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I saw at the end he was crying.
I was just finna
because
ask you
I saw something that like it said that this might be like one of his last college games because they might not make a bowl game.
Yeah, because they're 7-3.
Well, no, they 73. They'll make a bowl game.
Yeah, they should make a bowl game.
Yeah, my bad. And I think it said about the college.
He was just
playoffs.
he was just
Or something
upset.
like
Yeah,
that,
he was
yeah.
hugging his mama. Yo boys, Bama.
We won. I know.
Bama and LSU.
I knew we were gonna win.
Bama won 42-28.
That game was. I knew how it was gonna be. It's gonna come down to which defense got to stop first. We got to stop first. Then we got 3 stops in a row.
Yep. Milroy was 15-23, 219 yards. That was him as a quarterback. As a running back, he had 20 carries, 155 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Exactly. I think we scored on every drive, every time we got the ball this game. 'Cause I said on the podcast, LSU defense was gonna have to stop us, and they couldn't do it.
Yeah. LSU quarterback Daniels, he was 15-24, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception.
Hey,
but
was
he
running
got
that ball
hurt
too, though.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah,
and
he had concussion protocol.
Yeah, he was LSU leading rusher. Also, he had 11 carries, 163 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he was running that ball too.
Yeah,
they were going back and forth.
I mean, that was an interesting game watching both quarterbacks be running backs also, you know. But that was a good game. And you're right. When Bama got that first stop, it was like,
yeah, because like I said, that shoe couldn't stop us.
Oklahoma lost again.
Yeah, they lost to Oklahoma State.
27-24.
Yep.
I ain't even got the score to this game. I just know we lost. What? Mississippi State lost to Kentucky.
Yeah, I mean, we said that on the podcast, though. Mississippi State gonna be Mississippi State,
hey,
y'all. Y'all know that,
But
man.
did you see that boy from Starkville? He decommitted from State.
Oh, yeah, I saw that stomping on the receiver.
He just the first minute because look at what State doing this year. I mean, like, this coach they got, I don't know what he doing. He don't even know what he doing. Like, you had the air raid going. And I understand Mike Leach is gone, rest in peace. But you still had the pieces of the puzzle to do the air raid. And you completely abandoned it, dude.
Exactly. Then even if you don't do the complete air raid, still mix it in.
And he don't even mix it in.
Run past, you know.
It's just, I don't know. So
I don't know, man. But
they gonna have to, I hate to say it, they're going to have to clean house.
Yeah.
They're going to have to clean house. Now, I don't even have the stats for this game. But, Deion them lost again.
Again, man.
26 to
19, bro.
I know. I started watching that game, but that game came on late, and I had to go to work Sunday, so I went to bed.
I'm about to pull the stats up.
I did see on social media that Shador got hurt or something.
I saw that. Yeah, they said I don't. They were talking about it in school. They were saying I don't know. He was getting sacked. I don't know.
Again, that O-line did not hold up for him.
Yeah, O-line got to hold up.
I mean, it's just at this point, I don't know what Deion is gonna do. Like, but you know. It didn't take him this long to adjust at Jackson State.
Yeah, but Shadir said that though. He said that in the interview one time. He was like, the only difference between Jackson State and like FBS school that he didn't really saw was the D lineman, the offensive line. Like the D lineman, when they get pressure, they're coming faster than how it was at Jackson State.
Yeah,
he was like with the skill position, it's still the same thing. Athletes out there just making plays.
Yeah,
but I got the stats for the game. The Oregon State quarterback, DJ, I do not know how to say his last name, but I know that he was at Clemson last year. He started at Clemson. He wasn't doing anything. Like at Clemson, he was horrible. But he was 12 for 24, 223 yards and a touchdown. Let me see. That was the quarterback. Trying to say, okay, yeah, rushing yard, D. Martinez, he had 21 carry, 115 yards. I don't know who none of these players are, y'all, so I'm not going to say their whole name. And Jay Belling, if I'm saying the name wrong, correct me. He had 3 receptions, 69 yards. Then Colorado Shadur he was 24 for 39, 245 yards and 2 touchdowns. S. Wilkerson had 4 carries, 17 yards, and Travis Hunter had 8 receptions with 98 yards and 1 touchdown.
So Colorado's leading rusher only had 17 yards.
17 yards.
Yeah, they completely shut the
running game
down.
Shut the running game all the way down. Literally, like shut it all the way down. I feel like they're gonna get right next year though. Like I feel like I feel like they're gonna win. I feel like I wonder who Colorado got next week.
I don't know.
Let me see. But depending on who they got next week, I feel like Colorado gonna win enough games to make it to a bowl game and then get right next year.
And this is first year, and then this is a whole new team of guys because everybody left.
Exactly. Colorado play Arizona next week.
You mean this week? What, Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That should be a good game. It should be. They got Arizona winning though. We got Kentucky. Alabama got Kentucky.
Y'all should win.
Yeah, we're gonna get more in depth in there, y'all, on the podcast on Saturday, y'all.
So the college football playoff rankings week 2 came out. They just came out. Really ain't no change. Well, it's not a change. Number 1, Ohio State. 2, Georgia. 3, Michigan. 4, Florida State. And Washington 5, Oregon 6.
Okay, yeah. Then Alabama, we stayed 8. Ole Miss moved up to 9. I don't know who 10. Do you know who 10 is? Oh, you don't got the whole thing?
I just got top 4.
I don't neither, but I know, like I said, I know Alabama, we stayed at, who the top say? Say the top 4 again?
Excuse me. Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, Florida State.
All right, they still the same. I would say Washington probably stayed the same at
Washington
5.
5, yeah.
Yeah. Who was 6?
Washington 5,
Okay,
Oregon
6, yeah.
Texas 7, Alabama 8,
yeah.
Ole Miss 9,
9.
Penn State 10.
I'm surprised Texas still 7 because they had an overtime win. They won by 3.
Yeah. But LSU fell to 19.
Yeah. Ooh. Man.
Tennessee 13, Missouri 14.
Yeah, Tennessee had a blowout win. They won like
Yeah.
50-something to 3. I think 59-3. They play UConn.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I feel like that's enough. That's all the college sport right there, man. Let's get into these NFL games, man. Sunday night football, Monday night football.
We got to start with Sunday early morning first.
I know that.
The Dolphins and the Chiefs.
Dolphins and the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs won that game 21-14. You got stats for that game?
Yes, I do. I really thought the Dolphins was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Tua was 21-34, 193 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yep.
Patrick Mahomes, 20 of 30, 185, 2 touchdowns.
You had 10 incompletions.
Yep. What is it? Mostert,
Raheem Mostert.
12 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek did not have 100 yards, and he did not have a touchdown.
That's the factor.
8 receptions, 62 yards.
That's a big factor.
That's a huge
factor because think about every game that they didn't won, pretty much didn't play. He done had 100 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, and he had neither this game.
Yep.
So that y'all know this game was played in Germany, so I was at work anyway.
Yeah, it was early in the morning game.
Yeah. But the talk going on social media and ESPN right now is that the Dolphins can't win the big game.
I saw that. I'm gonna get more into that after we get done with the going over the score, but I have saw that though.
So what you think? You say you're gonna get more into it.
I'm gonna get more into it.
All right, let's move on to another game. Let's talk about the Vikings and the Falcons.
Man, shout out Josh, man.
Josh,
shout out
bro.
Josh, man.
We need some tickets.
Hey, we need you on the podcast.
Yes,
for
we
real,
need
man.
that
Shout
too.
out Josh, because
We
he's
gonna
that
have to
big
make
different
that.
type
We
of
gonna
guy,
have to
man.
tell Mick Gates to make that happen.
For real, man.
Josh gonna come.
Shout out Josh Dog, man.
Man, how many people y'all know that when he got traded? Tuesday? Last Tuesday, he was not supposed to even. He was gonna be the backup. He was not supposed to even play Sunday. The starter quarterback, I don't even know who he is. Got a concussion protocol. Bam, Josh goes in the game. He ain't practiced with these boys. He barely know the playbook.
Ain't did nothing.
Brought these boys back. They won 31-28.
Man, tell his stats, man.
Josh was 20 of 30, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Man, that's 10 incompletion, man, with a brand new playbook that he barely even know.
And he was the leading rusher. 7 carries, 66 yards, touchdown.
Exactly, man. Came in there, didn't even know the playbook, dropped in 3 touchdowns.
I mean, come on, y'all. Like,
what else can you ask for?
What else can you ask for? Exactly. Like, Josh, man, we already knew you were a BeDifferent type of guy.
But you definitely be. You showing the world.
You showing the world that you a BeDifferent type of guy. Keep doing your thing. That's all I can say. I mean, they got a backup quarterback in Josh. They went out and did the right thing.
They got a starter in Josh.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Cardinals, Brown. The Cardinals, who traded Josh, lost 27-0 to the Browns. Also, they say Kyler Murray is playing this week.
Playing this week?
Yes, he is. He will be back.
Okay, we gonna see.
I don't know how much of a difference that's gonna make.
We gonna see. But hey, another game we got to talk about, man. The Texans and the Buccaneers, bro. Shout out CJ Stroud, man. We gotta go ahead and get into it for real.
That young man doing his
thing.
He
doing his thing, bro. Rookie of the year for real, bro. Man, let me say, you go ahead.
He won. The Texans won that game 39-37 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You can go ahead.
I thought you were gonna say all of it. Then he was 30 for 42, 470 yards with 5 touchdowns. He broke the rookie passing yard record in the single game.
He sure. He sure did. That boy, hey, they building something.
For real, he balling.
They building something in Houston, and it's interesting to see. Mike Evans had 4 receptions, 87 yards.
Hey, I can't even be mad at Baker Mayfield though, cause he had a game too, 21 for 32, 265 yards, 2 touchdowns. But see that Stroud just balling, bro.
It really was a good game.
For real.
It really was a good game. The Packers beat the Rams 20-3.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Rams sign Carson Wentz today?
The Rams signed Carson Wentz.
Yep, today, earlier today.
Oh no, I did not see that.
I thought I sent it to you on Instagram.
No, I did not see that. It is crazy.
Yep, he's gonna be the backup to
Matthew Stafford.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So I was like, that's crazy, but yep, they signed him. What's another game?
Cowboys and the Eagles.
Wait a minute, we gonna get there. Hold on.
You just said what's another game?
I know, but I ain't ready to talk about that game yet. Commanders beat the Patriots 20-17.
Yeah, the Commanders did. Why are you looking at this stuff?
The Saints beat the Bears 24-17.
You must have sent me out of screen.
Yes, I did.
I'm missing one. Now you got. I don't don't have that one.
I sent it to you, but Seahawks, they got blew out.
Yeah, we did get blew out.
37-3. I'm sorry.
37-3.
37-3. All right, now let's talk about these Cowboys. The Cowboys lost to the Eagles 28-23.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, the Cowboys lost, but Dak been playing some football.
Dak played some ball. This loss is not on Dak.
Dak has been playing some football in these past few games.
Yes, he has been.
So we can't put these on Dak right here.
I agree, but let's talk about the stats. Dak was 29 of 44. He threw that ball a lot. 374 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
Jalen was 17 of 23, 207 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tony Pollard, 12 carries, 51 yards. DeAndre Swift, 18 carries, 43 yards.
Yep.
CeeDee Lamb, 11 receptions, 191 yards. A.J. Brown, his streak is over. I hate that. But A.J. Brown, 7 receptions, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah. But, hey, though, the Cowboys, they not looking bad. They getting better.
They played the Eagles better than I thought they would.
Exactly. I honestly thought it was going to be a blowout.
I did, too.
But the Cowboys are playing the Cowboys type of football. They are playing to the potential that they should be playing, and that's good for them. Even though they are losing, they seeing signs of potential and good stuff. Like CeeDee Lamb, 11 receptions, 191 yards. He supposed to bend on it. Dak got to just feed him. He just can't be scared of throwing the ball.
He got to throw him the ball. Yeah, I agree with that. The Sunday night game.
Yep.
The Bills and Bengals.
Yep.
The Bengals won that game 24-18.
Yep.
And I've been said this. I've said this before. You cannot depend on Josh Allen.
You can't.
You cannot depend on Josh Allen.
You cannot. We already saw that. They proved that. And what was that? The Bills and the Chiefs.
Yep.
Where they try to blame the defense for overtime. I mean, yeah, the defense didn't get a stop, but like Josh Allen, he ain't did nothing since then.
Yep. He was 26 of 38. 258 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He was also the leading rusher. 8 carries, 44 yards, and a touchdown.
Yep.
Stephon Diggs, 6 receptions, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
But the Bengals coming back, bro. Joe is healthy.
Yeah.
Moneybag Joe is back, bro. I'm telling you.
Joe was 31 of 44, 348 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Mixon, 14 carries, 37 yards, and a touchdown.
Yep.
Now, T. Higgins, I thought he had more than this. 8 reception, 110 yards. Because they had Jamar Chase covered.
Bro, Zach T. Higgins back healthy too. He was hurt too missing game. I'm telling you, bro, the Bengals coming up, bro. They got their whole team back, bro.
Yeah, them boys look good out there.
I'm telling you.
They really did. Monday night game. I didn't even watch that game, to be honest with you.
You didn't watch the Monday night game?
It was the Chargers and
the Jets.
Yep. The Chargers won.
Yeah. The Chargers came out there doing it to him, bro.
Yeah, they did.
The Chargers was doing it to him, but the Jets couldn't do nothing on offense though. They couldn't like they was just getting stalled out, keeping their defense on the field. The defense was doing the best they could though.
Something else we need to talk about real quick.
What?
The Tennessee Titans listen to me.
And did what?
They named Will Levis the starting quarterback. Ryan Tannehill will be his backup.
That's good. That's
smart. That is great. That is a
smart,
very
bro.
smart move. Yeah. I'm glad they did that because
that is smart.
Even
bro.
though they lost this past Thursday, that was a good game. Bro, they only lost like by 3 or 4.
Exactly. Will Levis is showing plenty of signs of potential. Bro.
Yeah. I'm glad they did that.
But hey, speaking of football, since we on the NFL side, man, I saw this picture right. I just sent to you on Instagram, but it say current AFC playoff picture going into week 9. Going into week 9 this season. Chiefs at number 1. Baltimore at number 2, Jacksonville at number 3, Miami at number 4, Pittsburgh number 5, Cleveland number 6, and the Bengals number 7. The Buffalo Bills are currently out of the NFL playoff picture.
That don't surprise me.
It don't.
The way they play.
Now, the way they been playing do not surprise me at all.
Now I'm surprised the Steelers in it, but the Steelers been winning though.
Steelers been
but they
winning.
been winning,
Exactly.
so I can't even.
Win.
Yeah, that don't even surprise me.
That's all that matters is the wins, for real, man.
This I saw. Now I think you sent me this. The best team in the NFL right now, according to ESPN analytics.
Nah, you sent me that.
This list is crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all the top 10. These are the top 10 teams according to ESPN analytics. 1, Kansas City.
Okay.
No surprise.
Yeah.
2, Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
3, Buffalo Bills.
Okay, no,
Why?
No, just tell the list before we get top in.
4, San Francisco.
Okay.
5, Miami. 6, Dallas. 7, Philadelphia.
Yep.
8, Chargers.
Yep.
9, Bengals. 10, Jaguars.
Yep. You want to know something I got to say about this list?
What?
I'm not even mad about this list, but you want to say who is by? ESPN Analytics. This is according to stats and players that are on the team.
Yeah. Okay.
Based off stats and players on the team, this list is right.
It's correct.
Like the Chiefs, you got Patrick Mahomes. You with the Chiefs are always playoff contenders, always Super Bowl contenders.
Yep,
it don't matter how they regular season go. If they make it to the playoffs, they are Super Bowl contenders. They are the modern day Patriots when they had Tom Brady.
Yep. I agree with that.
The Ravens, with the team they got, I can see them being number 2. You got Lamar Jackson, you got Zay Flowers, you got Odell Beckham, you got Mark Andrews. Then on defense, you got Marlon Humphrey, you got Smith, you got Queen. That's a good team over there. On paper, that's a great team over there.
Yep.
Then the Bills, you got Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, James Cook. Defense, you got White, Power, some linebackers. On paper, they a decent team. On paper,
that may be why they're number 3.
Exactly. On paper, like I said, on paper, all these teams got good play. Like San Francisco 49ers, we know what they got. Chris McCaffrey, Debo, Trent Williams, you know what they got. Yep. The Dolphins, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Yeah. You know exactly. But on paper, these teams are great teams on paper.
Let's talk about one more thing in football before we move on. This wide receiver, I can't even talk. Martavius Bryant. Do you remember watching him play?
No.
Okay, he used to play for the
I don't know who this is.
Pittsburgh Steelers when he was playing, but he has been suspended by the NFL since 2018.
Why he been suspended?
He substance abuse. The NFL suspended Bryant indefinitely in 2018 after multiple violations of the league's substance abuse policy. The league announced in December 2018 that Bryant had violated the terms of a conditional reinstatement from a previous suspension. Well, they reinstated him yesterday.
Yeah.
Guess who he signed with today?
You just said it. Who he signed with?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, I thought you said that he signed with somebody else.
I said he played with the Pittsburgh Steelers when he was in the league.
No, you said the Cowboys when you opened it up.
Oh, I sure did. Yeah, I did say that.
Okay, but yeah, he signed with the Cowboys.
Yep,
okay,
he signed with the Cowboys. So good luck to him. I
hope he be balling and give him another receiver. But one more thing, though. I know you said that was the last thing, but this right here, this one I said we was going to talk about the Dolphins can't beat good team. This right here says not an overreaction. C.J. Stroud is an MVP candidate and will be for years to come.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Not an overreaction. The Dolphins will flame out in the playoff because they can't beat good teams.
That's just what we said.
That's exactly what we just said. That is a very true statement because we saw it with the Chiefs. Who else they lost? We saw it with the Bills. Who else they lost to?
And now they lost to...
I said the Chiefs already. Chiefs, Bills. Who else they lost to? 49ers?
Eagles.
They played the Eagles?
Yeah, okay, last week.
Okay, the Eagles then. I was just making sure. All right, not an overreaction. The Giants will select a quarterback in the first round of next year's draft.
They need to, yeah,
because then Daniel Jones hurt too. Yeah, time for go ahead and get somebody new. Not an overreaction. The Ravens will be number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs.
I can see that.
I can see that too. If they keep playing how they play, I can definitely see that too.
Nope.
Then they say overreaction. The NFC East race is over and the Eagles have won it.
They've beaten the Cowboys twice.
Beat the Commanders twice.
They've beaten the Commanders twice.
Who else they got to beat?
The Giants.
The Giants.
They beat them once already.
Yeah,
I think that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do have one more thing, NFL.
Well, go ahead.
NFL injuries. It seemed like it was a lot of injuries this week.
Man, it been a lot of injuries all season.
Yeah. Daniel Jones, he's out for the season.
Yep.
The Giants quarterback tore his ACL.
Yep.
Cam Akers tore his Achilles. He's out.
Mississippi boy, man.
Yep. Dallas Goedert from the Eagles. Am I saying his name right? I don't think I'm saying his name right. Dallas Goedert. He fractured his forearm. They're hoping he'll be back for the playoffs.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just prayers out to y'all for a speedy and healthy recovery. We hope y'all continue.
For real,
get the
man.
surgery you need and get better.
Out to y'all, man, for speedy recovery. Because the injuries ain't no joke, man.
Sure ain't.
But, man, let's jump to this basketball side of the world, man. Basketball side of things.
James Harden had his Clipper debut last night.
What'd he do?
I'm finna tell you what he did. They lost.
They lost?
They lost.
Oh, man.
They lost by 14 to the New York Knicks. And this is something I read.
He had no points in it?
I'm going to tell you.
Go ahead. My bad.
This is something I read in an article. It said the Clippers' defense looked old, slow, and unathletic, while the offense played an ugly version of your turn, my turn basketball and finished with more turnovers than assists.
Exactly, bro.
They was the chemistry, and we know chemistry is not gonna be there overnight, but come on,
bro. It's too many ball handlers, bro.
Yeah,
like there's too many players on the team that want the ball, bro. They had enough when it was just Russ Kawhi and PG, bro.
But now you adding another one.
Exactly, man. It's too much, bro.
He had 17 points on 6 of 9 shooting with 6 assists and 3 rebounds in 31 minutes.
You said how many points? Yeah,
17.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, basically what this article is saying was what we already
saying.
knew.
It's not gonna work, bro.
It's not gonna work.
Exactly, bro. Like, no.
But we gonna see what they gonna do. So, do you know that there is now no undefeated teams left in the NBA?
I believe it.
Boston was the last undefeated team.
And they lost to Minnesota.
Last night in overtime, 114 to 109. But Denver has also only lost one game. And guess who they lost to?
Who?
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Hey, we said that, bro.
Yeah.
We telling y'all, the Minnesota team is up and coming, bro, for real. But
Anthony Edwards had 38 last night. Jason Tatum had 32.
Exactly. I'm telling you, Anthony Edwards is a baller, man.
Yeah.
But, bro, speaking of basketball, man, we got to talk about this not WNBA, but women's college football.
That was on the outline. If you read the outline, you would see that's not Knicks, but go ahead.
Bro, well, guess what?
Go ahead.
I'm going to say it. LSU girls lost.
They lost last night.
They lost to Colorado, bro. The season opener, 92 to 78.
Colorado, the school that Dion is at, that his daughter playing balls at.
Dude, when I looked on the box score, I didn't see her name. Is her last name not Sanders?
It's Sanders.
Well, her name wasn't even on there.
Was it not?
Like, at all.
Oh, I don't know then, but she be like on her TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, she be
at practice.
That's what I'm saying. I don't. She probably still work with the team. I don't know. I don't know.
But tell the score since you got
I already said it was 92 to 78. But yeah, man, that's a shocker, bro. Cause we were just talking about the shoe girl blowing the team out 100 and something to like 30.
But you know what? I think it's the shocker they need.
Exactly.
I'm glad it happened.
Yeah, it's that humbling loss.
Yeah, that humbling loss. I definitely
saying
think
it like, hey,
need.
Yeah, we've been having the easy game, but hey, now it's time to lock in.
Yeah,
let's get right.
Yeah, they ain't finna give it to us. We're gonna have to earn it again.
Yep.
Your boy Joker. He passed my boy for the most triple doubles.
Yep, Joker, he did that.
It says Nikola Jokic. He passed LeBron for the most triple doubles. I'm trying to find. Here it go, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Joker has passed LeBron for the 4th most triple doubles in NBA history, and not only did he pass LeBron, he did in 813 less games.
No, LeBron, man, Joker is that guy. Jokic is that guy.
108, LeBron got 107.
Jokic is that guy, man. Then look at this, what you sent me. Talking about the Lakers.
I was just finna bring that up.
Talking about the Lakers contacted league office over non-foul calls against LeBron James.
What you think about that?
Man, I think that is some baby stuff. Some baby
But
stuff.
why though? Because now be honest, keep it a buck. we've watched games together. When you see that it's an obvious foul and they don't call it.
Yeah, now I get that
in
now.
critical moments. Now remember that game was
it versus Boston. Yeah, it was versus Boston.
And what's the dude name? The guy.
I don't know the ref, but it was Jason Tatum.
No, the guy that always irritate people. He done been on Chicago, the Lakers. Pat Beverly.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly showed it to the ref on the camera.
On the camera, yeah.
I mean, that was a critical moment in that game.
Yeah, you're right. But I get what you're saying on that part. I do get you saying. I'm just talking noise about it being baby stuff because you do have to make the game fair.
Exactly.
Just because it's LeBron don't mean nothing. Yeah, he is probably. Yeah, he arguably the best player in the world, but he still got to make it fair. Still call foul. Make the game fair. Call it right.
Yeah. And that's as a fan. Even though I'm a LeBron fan, I just want to see it called right. Like you said, even if it's on Jason Tatum or Kevin Durant, if it's a foul, it's a foul. It's a foul.
Exactly.
You know, so. And I do think they let them some refs let them play more than others, you know, and I don't like that. Either all the refs let you play or none let you play.
Yeah, but now I do like the refs that they let you play more than others because it makes the game better. More fun. Yeah,
I agree with that.
But I got this list right here that says top 25 NBA players under the age of 25, and it got Luka at 1, Anthony Edwards at 2. Victor at 3. And he ain't
played but 10 games.
Exactly. Literally just got in the league. Tyrese Halliburton at 4. Jar at 5. Cade Cunningham at 6. Zion at 7. Darius Garland at 8. LaMelo Ball at 9. Jared Jackson Jr. at 10. That's just the top 10 right there, y'all.
Now, let me tell you my problem with that list.
What?
Zion would be my number 10. And you know why?
Because he haven't played enough games.
He hasn't played enough games. He ain't gave me enough to
He
look
bout
at.
just like AD.
Exactly.
He really bout just like AD.
I can agree with that, yeah.
Because when he healthy, he's balling. We clearly seeing it,
but you ain't played. You ain't gave me enough to look at.
Exactly.
You know? And, God, this boy ain't even been in the league 6 months yet, and he already number 3.
But I'm be honest, though.
He be balling, though.
He be hoping, boy. He a different breed. That boy is going to be a monster.
Yes.
Like, he going to be a monster. But
do you think Ja would have been higher if he hadn't gotten into all that trouble?
Yes, because Memphis will have a better record than
if
Memphis
still ain't won a game.
Yes, they have.
Well, who they beat?
I think they have won. I think they are 1-6. I think. Now, I'm not for sure now.
But you know what?
But I think they are 1-6.
Stephen A. brought up something on First
Or like
Take.
1-something.
On First Take the other day, that was a good point.
What?
We almost had well, I know almost. We had Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis 1-6.
Okay, we had them as like a contender, you know,
yeah,
going deep, a playoff
contender,
going deep in the playoffs.
Exactly, and Ja did that.
Even, you know, with Ja, you know, but you can't win a game when Ja is not there, so
exactly,
teams
bro.
know what they need to do to stop you.
Exactly.
So, I mean, something ain't right in Memphis. We know a lot ain't right in Memphis, but speaking of the Grizzlies, something ain't right in Memphis.
Exactly, man, for real. But you know, Ja was the main scorer, though. You know,
he was.
Team keyed in on Ja. He drew in so much attention, just driving to the rack, though. He could just kick it to his teammates, and they made plays. So it's harder for them to create their own buckets and generate screaming win because they don't have to draw in all that attention on himself.
Every time, you don't burp until we start doing this podcast.
And you don't clear your throat until we start doing this podcast.
Well, y'all don't clear it on the radio.
Yes,
I mean, whatever this is.
Yes, you do.
Anyway,
you didn't did better on this episode, but you do it,
You ain't did better with your burping. You got anything else?
Well, guess what? You don't got to be on the show.
I'll put you off. My name on this.
Man, my name
I'll
on this.
Put you off. It'll be Toy Buchanan when we talk about everything.
What did it say? Your host Solomon. Yeah. Yeah.
Who the financial contributor?
Dorothy Buchanan.
And James.
Yeah. You want to go there? Yeah.
Anyway, you got anything else?
Nah, I feel that's about it for this episode of Top Game Tuesday, y'all. Make sure. Well, now we can do this right here since it ain't no NBA games today.
Oh, yeah. Did y'all go vote? I hope y'all went and voted today.
Yeah, who y'all voted for? Y'all let us know on the YouTube comment who y'all voted
don't.
for. No, I'm just talking. No, don't do that. But we can just predict a few NBA games, some big games. Who you got? Bulls or Suns?
Suns.
Lakers or the Rockets?
Oh, yeah, because Dylan Brooks was talking noise about going LeBron again. I ain't going again, Bron, duh.
All right, 76 or the Celtics?
Celtics. I don't know. Yeah, Celtics.
Celtics. Bucks and the Pistons.
Bucks.
Cleveland and the Thunder.
Thunder. That boy back.
Okay. Warriors and the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
And then Blazers and the Kings. I ain't say all the games out, but it's
Kings.
just major games. It's a few major games. But yeah, man, that's about it for this episode of Top Game Tuesday, man. Y'all, never mind. Not gonna say that. We need to have a closer for this episode for Top Game Tuesday too. You know, on BeDifferent Podcast, we got our quote. So we need to find a closer for Top Game Tuesday.
Which one me say?
Oh man, no way. Just forget it. Until next time, man. I'm Solomon.
You ain't even. If you gonna take my line, you gotta do it right.
Say something. You just said
you ain't even said what they can listen to us
because we have the outro.
Oh, we do. I forgot about that. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Be different.
That was another episode of Top Game Tuesday. Make sure to listen and download Top Game Tuesday every Tuesday and the BeDifferent Podcast every Saturday at 2 o'clock on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, and anywhere where you can listen to your podcast, all at the BeDifferent Podcast.
As always, you can follow us on our social media pages, Instagram @_BeDifferent Podcast, Twitter @_BeDifferent Pod, our YouTube channel, BeDifferent Podcast.